How's everyone doing? Well, hello. I told you I would be here, and here I am as we wait for the chat room to fill up. Those of you who are already here. That's all right, Monique. I'm glad you're here now. We're all busy. We all have things going on in our lives. And I think Alley Cat typed it earlier. This is going to be a humdinger. That's the perfect word. Okay. Look at the title. Let me know if you were able to watch the entire interview or snippets. This is my review. I'm still going to keep it 100% transparent. And again, why people would listen to a billionaire, I don't know. Oh my God. They had so many celebrities there. I was just like, okay. So you're going to listen to not us personally, but you know what we've been saying. People who don't have more than two brain cells are going to listen to people who are millionaires and who are billionaires. They don't have the struggles that normal everyday people have, but this is who they want to listen to. Okay. So I'm just like, yeah, I have a few videos to share with you. And again, if people can't see right through this, um, I don't know what else to say. And I think I told you guys before, I have a lot of celebrities that I love, their work. I have a lot of artists that I like, but that's where the line stops. You don't tell me who to vote for. And so, again, if she had policies, why do you need all these celebrities? All right. It is roll call time. Roll call, roll call. Florida, of course, is in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Of course, Alley Cat, I couldn't do it without you two. Um, Dorian, D, hello, beautiful. Monique, Baldwin Birds. Oh, yes, we're all glad it's Friday, love. Andrew, everyone who's here. Lori, how are you? Unite everyone. Keep shining your light and truth rolling. Yes, Lori. Yes, ma'am. I will definitely do that. Now, if you were here, most of you have been here on the channel for a while. I've already done an interview with Oprah. And again, Sacred Grove, how are you, love? Um, I'm not listening to anything that a billionaire has to say in reference to how you doing, Prosperity, telling me who to vote for. Let's go ahead and get this fire started. If you're here, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want me to call your name out during roll call, hey, say hello. I can't see that you're here if you don't say something. I mean, you may be here, but I can't see your name. So look at this. Kamala Harris gets called out by Oprah for dodging audience questions. So we've already talked about this. You get a lot of word salad, but that's about it. You're not going to get anything of substance. It's just like you're eating a lettuce. You're just eating lettuce for dinner. That's nothing of substance, and you'll be hungry in 30 minutes or less. All right. How you doing, Tom Lane? That's right, Tom. Tom, I'm flooding the comment section with hearts for you. Thank you so much for being here. And we all have to stick together on this channel. We have people of all races, and so hey, we Chad Rosser, how are you? Right, Chad. And so how you doing, Isaiah? I've said that we have one common enemy, and it's the Democrats. And all of us have to put all of our little differences aside that we've allowed the Democrats to throw at us and divide us. How you doing, Teresa? You're beautiful as well, love. I've been here, Teresa. You might have to check. YT has been unsubscribing people from my channel I don't know why. I had some subscribers were telling me they don't want the word to get out. But we know that already. We know who owns YT, Google. Need I say more? All right. Alice says, but I do agree. I think I need prescription nausea medicine for this. Go take your medicine, Alec Cat, before I make you sick. How you doing, David? Okay, David says I identify as Tawny. David, I identify as a cat. Meow. Meow. All right, so there's that. And so how you doing? Right, Dorian, Chef Finest One, how you doing, partner? Glad that you are all here. If you're like me, you had a good work week, but you're glad that it is over. Now, I have several little snippets to share with you as I do my review. And if you enjoy this content, share this on your various forms of social media. Could be Truth Social, could be Facebook, Instagram. I don't care. And I want you to watch as I'm sharing the videos with you. You know, lots of times people don't have to say anything. You could just look at their body language. And so Alec has said, I identify as a Democrat fly swatter. Oh, Alec, you behave. Andrew said all that plastic in Julia Roberts and Meryl Streep's faces is why Fisher Price and Legos is so expensive. Oh boy. Stop with the truth bombs. How you doing in simulation? So, and it's just to me ironic. So this was like a town hall that Oprah had, and they named it Unite for America. It should be Unite for Venezuela Jr. or Unite for Illegal Immigrants. That's what the name of it should have been. If you agree, type it in the comment section. Say yes. Dorian, I identify as the American Nightmare. Okay, so we're all identifying. How you doing, Dwayne Huff? Dwayne, exactly. Dwayne says, I'm Kamala Harris. I have no idea how to fix the we know that, Dwayne. Very good. So they're gonna title it Unite for America. The Democrats don't do anything for Americans. What the heck is this? Sacred Grove says Unite for Big Cuba. This was nothing more than Democratic propaganda. We know that. Not a true interview. We've already talked about how we know how the Democrats do. It's all scripted, folks. I mean, give her an Oscar. Come on, pass out some Academy Awards or something. It's all scripted. They don't answer questions that they haven't seen beforehand. We know that. This was rigged. This was scripted. Just like the interview with the National Association of Black Journalists, just like the debate with Trump. Come on, folks. We know what's going on here. She cannot hold a debate or an interview straight up without seeing the questions, without having those earbud earrings. Come on, folks. This is who you want representing you in front of Putin and all these other world leaders? I don't think so. And so this was just another word salad interview. How you doing, Neeners? Yeah, and all of you who are here, share this on your Truth Social. How you doing? Fridge Reaver is in the house. That's okay, Fridge. We're glad that you're here. And so again, another word salad interview. Nothing new to see here. And we know Oprah is supporting the Democratic Party. So let me share some snippets with you. And I'm going to give you my brutally honest review. How you doing? The Arena Uncensored. Yes, we're glad you're here. As a matter of fact, I'm so glad. Look what I just sent you. I just sent you some heart emojis, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this, folks. I can't with these people any longer. I can't. Because again, do they think we're stupid? And she's just sitting there. And I really want you to pay attention to Oprah's body language. I mean, it's as if Oprah's looking at her like, "Lady, you're not answering the questions." I mean, and we all know she can't. If she's not told what to say, how you doing, Beverly? She can't do it. We know that already. So let me show you. On all the news, all the liberal mainstream media outlets. Oh, look at all the A-listers, all the celebrities, yeah, all the elites. And I don't get caught up in all that. That's not going to help me. It's not. And so let me see here. Okay, yeah, let me share this. I'll share this with you first. So I guess this was supposed to impress so many people. How you doing, Rick? Oh, Rick, everyone send Rick some love. Send him some heart emojis. I just sent him some. He's new here. We welcome all newcomers. We're trying to get out the truth. And we're going to salute to you as well, love. Everyone, let's and we know this is Meryl Streep. I told you, I love Meryl Streep's movies, but I don't care who you're endorsing for president. You're a millionaire. You don't struggle. You're fine. And so I'll continue to look at your movies, but when you're talking about, who I should vote for president, you're out of your lane. And I'm not listening to anything you're saying. So let's look at this. I mean, this was just a love fest. And this is who they're propping up. All these celebrities who aren't struggling like we are. But this is who we're supposed to be listening to. Okay, so let's listen to this.
President Harris now.
Oh. Yeah.
27 days. 27 days, yes.
Meryl Streep was one of the many Kamala Harris supporters who joined in the Unite for America rally in support of the vice president's campaign. Oprah Winfrey hosted the event in Michigan on Thursday night, sitting down with Harris to discuss the issues and encourage people to vote. The event had an in-person and virtual audience, including some famous faces, which Oprah introduced before Kamala came out.
There's Bryan Cranston. Hey, Bryan.
Hey. Hello.
Where are you? Bryan Cranston. I hear Chris Rock is in the house. Chris, where are you? Chris Rock is in the house. Ben Stiller. Where are you, Jennifer? Yes! Tracy Ellis Ross, where are you? Tracy Ellis, where are you on the screen? Tracy Ellis. Julia Roberts, where are you? And Miss Meryl Streep is in the house.
Buying the right monitor is like finding.
All right, let me get rid of this commercial. So again, this is supposed to influence us to vote for Kamala Harris. I don't think so.
Bryan Cranston got a chance to speak, telling Oprah that he was smiling ear to ear.
I have never felt this much joy and optimism in a campaign in a long time. So I'm just so appreciative of Kamala to be able to bring back that sense of optimism and to squash the cynicism and the vitriol and the rancor that just seems to be floating all around Washington.
When it was his turn, Chris Rock joked about his longtime support for Kamala.
I've always been a fan of Kamala, even back when she was running for. I remember writing her a check when she was like the district attorney for something. Maybe it was to get out of a parking ticket or something. But I've been writing her checks for a long time.
Chris also showed how, as a father, this election is meaningful to him.
I want to bring my daughters to the White House to meet this Black woman president.
Okay, so you see they're still pushing this false narrative, this Black woman president. I cannot. Okay, let me continue.
That's a reason.
That's the reason. I think she would make a great president. And I'm ready to turn the page, man.
Yeah.
All the hate, the negativity, it's got to stop.
Newsflash. Who started all of the hate and the divisiveness? Type it in the comment section if you know the answer. Right, Baldwin Birds. Black woman president. Oh, let me go.
Ben Stiller also spoke about his children when sharing his support.
I have a 22-year-old daughter, 19-year-old son who's going to be voting in his first election. My daughter's, her reproductive rights are incredibly important.
Ben reflected on getting to go to the DNC and the energy at the convention.
Feeling that energy, feeling kind of going from a stop Trump mode into a go Kamala mode. The people starting to, really hear what she's about.
After more introductions, Oprah brought out Kamala, who walked into the sound of Beyonce's song Freedom. During their conversation, they spoke about the moment Biden decided to step down from his re-election campaign.
A veil or something dropped and you just stepped into your power.
Looking at you at a speech like the week before, which was a great speech, very nice. And then the next week, I saw you walking in the thing. And I said, what happened to you?
Still waiting to hear about policies that are going to help Americans. So I don't care how you're walking or strutting or any of that. That does not pay anyone's bills. Tracy, how are you? I never thought nothing of Chris since he let another man slap him and did nothing about it. He didn't want to hit back, at least sue him. Yeah, Tracy, again, all of these men in the Democratic Party, they don't have any testosterone. They just do what they're told. Okay, let me continue.
Kamala shared her reaction to Oprah's remark, saying that there are moments in life where you have to step up.
Traveling this country and knowing what is at stake in terms of fundamental freedoms, what's at stake in terms of fighting against hate and those efforts to divide us. Mm-hmm. And I do know that I'm in a position to do something about it. So I felt a great responsibility. Mm-hmm. And the incredible power of the people, right? Who, I'm not the only leader in this. We're all leaders in this. This is so much bigger than me. Mm-hmm. It's about who we are as Americans.
Throughout the event, Kamala, Oprah, and the audience discussed issues such as immigration and border safety, the cost of living, gun violence, and reproductive health care, and heard from many Americans personally impacted by those issues. There were also more celebrity moments throughout the night. Julia Roberts got the chance to virtually speak with Kamala, telling her that she's excited that her 19-year-old twins are able to participate in this election.
This is their first chance to vote in an election, and I couldn't be more excited for them to have the legacy to say that their first vote they ever cast for president was for you. I have just chills saying that out loud.
Julia also shared her thoughts on the perception of America globally.
This has become such a global representation of our country and what we stand for, and I get to travel internationally a lot, and I want people to say, oh, you're American, and not, oh, how's it going over there?
Tracy Ellis Ross also got a chance to speak, sharing the issues that matter most to her.
It's exciting because I believe in democracy. I believe in the future of our country, in reproductive freedom, bodily autonomy, women leading. I believe in decency. The idea of leading with joy and kindness has always been in my DNA. And I'm here both for the seriousness of this election, but the joy with which it is being handled. It is stunning.
Tracy also thanked Kamala and Oprah while making a reference to J.D. Vance's childless cat lady's remark.
Thank you for what you represent, because as a 52-year-old childless woman, I want to say to the people who think that a woman's worth is measured in her baby count, I mean, shout out to all the amazing mothers, but the childless women have been mothering the world and elevating culture as aunties, godmothers, teachers.
So you see, all of these people, and the men there, they don't have any testosterone. They're just there, puppets. So I'm looking at some of your comments. Alley Cat, you behave. Sacred Grove, do you believe in a constitutional republic? Okay, perfect. Baldwin Burrs, Kamala Harris is not a responsible leader. She never was one. No, she wasn't. If she were responsible, she would have taken action to improve the country when Biden failed to do that. Exactly. And so again, look at all these people that are being gaslighted. Prosperity says no matter who brings on, we see through it. Prosperity. And we've been hearing things about a few celebrities for years in reference to Oprah, but she was kind of untouchable. But now we're starting to see, there's been some rumblings about her for years, and now we're starting to see who she truly is. Lori said, watch her neck. How does her neck have wrinkles, but no wrinkles on her face? You know how, Lori. Janelle, none of these people are affected by what this administration has done to us. Janelle, exactly. They're not going to be affected by the illegals. They're going to be in their nice $1 million mansions, and they have private security. They're not affected by what we're affected by. I'm not voting for that crap. Dorian said it's a comedy act, and I have to agree. How you doing, Jerry? Yeah, Jerry. She better watch it too. And I know you guys heard about the school she started, and all those girls went missing in Africa. So, these people, they're ruthless. Sacred Grove, the Democrats and their base are the only ones so full of hate. Go tell one of them you're voting for Trump and watch the hate spew out. Sacred Grove, yes. Truth Bomb, yes. They're the ones who started all the hate. I'm going to finish this up because I have a couple other clips to share with you.
Teachers, mentors, sisters, and friends.
Hey, everyone. So the team.
I'm not going to subject you to that ad. So they'll play one of her ads and then they'll play one of Donald Trump's ads. So I don't know what's going on, why they're playing them back to back. I don't know.
Goes on, and you do not need to push out a baby to help push humanity forward.
Meryl Streep was the last star of the night to speak and took the opportunity to ask the Democratic nominee a question.
I think you're going to win. I'm sure you're going to win. Yeah. But what happens when you win? Yeah. And he doesn't accept it. Mm-hmm. And you know that there's going to be this long slog of shenanigans. And I'm wondering how we get to that moment, how we preserve certification on January 6th.
Kamala had this to say in response.
One of the things that I have realized in the course of our campaign is that more Americans than we may realize who voted for Trump before have decided January 6th was just a bridge too far. It is important that we stand up for the integrity of poll workers and people who are working on election day. And that we also, and this is critically important, that we ask people to be alert about mis and disinformation, and we ask them, do not be afraid to vote.
The night ended with Oprah sharing this message for any undecided voters.
This is the moment for all decent people, all caring people who want the best for yourself and you want the best for other people. This is the moment for people who are tired of all of the bickering and all of the name calling, people who are exhausted by the craziness and the made up stories and the conspiracies. This is the moment. You want to get on with your life because you know that we can do better and that we deserve better. So let's do better and vote for Kamala Harris.
So you see that Democratic propaganda that they're spewing out. And again, everything that they're talking about, the Democrats are the ones who started all the hate and the divisiveness. Go ahead and hit that like button. Several of you have about 100 people in here, but most of you haven't hit the like button. Hit that like button for me, please, so we can trigger the YouTube algorithm, so we can share this with more and more people. Thank you so much. Smart Final, we want the best. Yeah, she had 4 years. She had 4 years. Why the heck would someone listen to what she's saying now? And you see, I've been saying this. I have several new people here. Go back and look at my old videos. The people she should be talking to is illegals. Because those are the only people that she does anything for. Prosperity. Those of you who are here tonight, make sure you're here Sunday, 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Prosperity actually lives in Chicago. She's there at those god-awful city council meetings She's coming here. She and some other people who go to those meetings will be here Sunday, 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not miss it. Again, I told you, I've been reaching out to people. Prosperity, when you come on Sunday, we're going to get people subscribed to your channel as well. So these are grassroots people who live there. So every time we say something, oh, that's not real, that didn't happen, they're still saying that the dog and cats and all that situation did not happen. It did happen. And they're just trying to sweep it under the rug and make it seem like people are making things up because they're Haitian. No, 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 no. That's telling it because that's what's going on. And the Democrats are gaslighting people. And unfortunately, some of these people are listening to their lies. So Oprah, with this interview, every interview that has been conducted with Kamala Harris is scripted. We said that. Those of you just coming in, she cannot stand on her own. She's been running from the media. Trump has been president before. You haven't. You should be out here every day talking to people. She can't stand on her own. So when you go to meet with Putin or another world leader, you're going to have Tim holding your hand. Come on, folks. She's not ready for prime time, and they know that. But Obama wants a fourth presidency. So that's why they're pushing hard, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And if you look at all these Hollywood widows who, oh, they just love Kamala Harris, get out of here. And these low testosterone men, get out of here. I'm not listening to any of these people. How you doing, Anna? Anna says, thank you for this. I left the Democrats in 2008. I did not vote like Trump in 2016, but then did my own research. They lied. Truth bomb. They've been lying about him since he became a Republican and decided to run for president. Anna, I think you're new here. Go back and check out my old videos, love. We've been talking about that. He was good friends with Oprah and all these other celebrities and athletes, but he's Republican. And so what do they tell you? Oh, he's bad, bad, bad. Hate, hate, hate. They're the ones spewing the hatefulness and the divisiveness. They're the ones. So she had all these scripted questions and she still wasn't answering the questions. All they got was word salad. And the people in the audience, you know how they are. You know how she is. You know those people in that audience were probably handpicked. She's not going to have anyone right, black paid Democratic shields, Prosperity. We've been saying it forever. That's all they are. And the people in the audience were probably actors, you know. And go back and check my videos. Paying thousands and thousands of dollars to celebrities to speak for you. How much did you have to pay those people in that audience? So as you can see, everyone is nice. No, get out of here. Monique, she didn't get one vote. The Democrats forced this woman on us. Right, Monique? They sacked Joe Biden, God bless his heart. He probably doesn't even know he's still in the world. He probably thinks he's still president. We know he has serious cognitive decline. He's had it for years. So they need to stop it. And so Chad, they hated Lincoln for starting the Republican Party. Exactly. And she's the word salad queen. So every time they ask questions, she just word saladed her way through every talking point, never gave an answer, never gave a solution. And I just made a word up, word saladed. That's what she did. No answers, no solutions. And so Oprah, and I have another video or so to share with you. Oprah cut her off because I'm definitely going to show you the video where they asked her about her border policy. And you know what she does? She just explain what you have, but you don't have anything. So she starts talking about everything else. How you doing, Amy? Stop all that conspiracy. Kamala is for the people. Just admit Kamala has people that love her too. Kamala did get votes. She was on the ticket. Okay, Amy is a Kamala supporter. Let's welcome her to the chat. moderators, as long as she doesn't call people names, we are welcoming her here so she can get her point across. So look at all these softball questions. If you look at the entire interview, all the softball questions, they're just talking to her just as nice. Notice people, how you doing, Roger? People aren't hostile to her. Everything is nice. And, you know, Oprah started that, just this joy. Joy doesn't pay bills. Lose me with the joy. Okay? No problem, Amy. Amy, we allow and welcome everyone to the Roland Reviews YouTube channel. The only people we block are the people who come in here and start calling people names. Amy, I can tell that you're intelligent and you're mature and you're not going to resort to that type of behavior. And I thank you. Alley Cat, welcome. Just listen. If you need help pronouncing any words, just ask. That's right. Amy says, I love listening to different opinions. Yeah, Amy. And we invite everyone. Everyone's welcome. And so again, let me get this other video ready for you. So she was asked a very simple question. She word saladed her way 3.5 minutes. And then Oprah, you can see Oprah's body language. Caesar, how are you? And Oprah was like, she was getting, disgusted because she wasn't answering any questions. Let me get this going for you. And this is always what she does. So I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to let it play. It's about 10 minutes, but you need to hear this and watch Oprah's body language. And again, you know you're just going to get a bunch of words. She word salads for about 3.5 minutes. She doesn't say much because she doesn't have anything to say. Finally, Oprah stopped her, cut her off and said, okay, what are you going to do to fix the border? Let me get this ready here. All right, how you doing, Madison? So let's watch this. I'll try to keep up with your comments in the comment section. We have well over 100 people in here. Please go ahead and hit that little thumb, that like button. Here we go.
United States Congress, members of Congress, including some of the most conservative Republicans.
Okay, hold on. So let me take it back to the beginning because I want you to hear this young man ask her about the border policy.
Thursday night, hosted by Oprah Winfrey, called Unite for America. Just a month and a half ahead of the presidential election, live audience members had the chance to ask Harris questions that are on their minds as they prepare to cast their vote for the presidency in November. Winfrey hosted the event with activist group Win with Black Women, which is aimed to register people to vote in key states like Georgia.
You hear that? Win with Black Women. So you see they're pumping it hard. She's a Black woman. She's a Black woman. We know she is not Black. Stop it.
Georgia, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. The event brought together over 100 groups online that have rallied behind the vice president over the last few months, such as White Dudes for Harris, Cat Ladies for Kamala, Latinos for Harris, and many more. A slew of celebrities also joined virtually, including Meryl Streep, Jennifer Lopez, and Chris Rock.
While the conversation between Oprah and Kamala Harris left many in the audience in tears, literally, many online felt like Harris did not offer any concrete policy proposals and instead dodged questions and gave some rambling responses. Here's what she had to say when asked about her, quote, specific steps that she would take to, quote, strengthen the nation's southern border.
The United States Congress, members of Congress, including some of the most conservative Republicans, came up with a border security bill. And here's what that border security bill would have done. It would have put 1,500 more border agents at the border.
Being able to have something to always protect my...
Okay, let me get rid of this commercial. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jules Love. Let me send you some emojis here in the comments section. Thank you so much. Let me get rid of this commercial. So listen to her word salad and watch Oprah's body language because she never does answer the question.
Oprah, a registered independent who endorsed Harris at the Democratic National Convention last month, interrupted and seemed to call out Harris for her response.
What does leadership really look like? And is it about you or is it about the people? Right. Is it about running on problems or fixing problems? My work and my career has always been about saying, let's fix problems. Let's address the needs because we know it's within our capacity to.
Yes, like you fixed that border, right? Okay, that's what I thought. So, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I'll continue.
Do that.
So to answer Justin's question, now that that bill has gone and hasn't passed, will you reintroduce that?
Absolutely.
Harris also got some flack online for what she had to say about her ownership of a gun.
I'm in favor of the Second Amendment, and I'm in favor of assault weapons bans, universal background checks, red flag laws. And these are just common sense. These are just common sense.
I thought it was so powerful at the convention when you said you have guns. No, at the debate.
I'm a gun owner. Tim Walz is a gun.
I did not know that.
If somebody breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
Yes. I hear that.
Probably should not have said that. But my staff will deal with that later.
Yeah.
But of course, she couldn't let the night end without throwing some zingers Trump's way.
Part of my plan is to give startup small businesses a $50,000 tax deduction to start up their small business. Right now, it's $5,000. Nobody can start a small business with $5,000. So that's part of my plan.
That's a Tina Tana business.
That's a business in
Teeny tiny business.
It's a concept of a business, right?
Yeah.
So, Amber, what did you think of that interview last night with Oprah?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I feel pretty in line with what some of the internet commenters, as we called them, said, which is
they've been busy.
All right, so that's enough of that. I'm going to take you back. So, what do you guys think with what you have seen and heard so far? And I still have another clip I'm going to play with you. Andrew, they're already giving it to the migrants, the illegals. Roger, that man looked like he was intimidated in the class. Yeah, Roger, they don't have any testosterone. They're just there. Oh my God. Amy says Kamala's a believer in God and her husband is Jewish. I like that. Amy, her mantra, the only thing she really has a policy for is the unaliving of children. So I don't know. You say she's a believer in God, but that is one policy that she does have. She talks about it frequently. So and simulation said it's not, it's tax credits. Yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and let me show you. So I'm going to pull this up and show you some of the things that she said. And I hope you guys paid attention to her, like I said, her body language. So I'm going to get rid of this one. Let me show you, because all the things that she did say, she didn't have any answers, but some of the things that she was saying, let me present to you. I cannot. Where are we here? Okay, now I need to show you this. All right, let me share that with you. Fact checking new. So she has a new campaign ad out, and fact checking the new Harris Walz border ad. It's all made up. None of it's true. And again, she wasn't even. She's talking about all these things she did when she was a prosecutor in California. No. And all she did the entire night with that interview with Oprah was filibuster. That's all she did. Oprah had to remind her to answer the question. She still didn't answer the question. What specific steps would you use to fix the border? She doesn't have any steps. She and Biden created the crisis. She didn't do any of that. And this is who we're supposed to vote for. Roger says, aren't tax credits applied to your taxes in your return the next year? I think so. I think that's how that goes, Roger. With tax credits. I think that's how that goes. So look at all these things that she's saying she did. Prosperity. Her principles are not of the God Almighty I serve. Satan believes in God too. Oh yeah. Facts. Jerry, Anna, what you do with your body is your choice, but jailing people because they're praying. Yes, Anna, that is Anna, you're new here. I did a video on the lady who they put in jail for praying in front of the unaliving clinic. And she was the lady, if you remember, during the George Floyd riots with all the Black Lives Matter hoopla when they were rioting and looting, and she was the lady who was she would paint over the Black Lives Matter, and she was arrested for that too. So and then I think they weaponized the IRS against her, or the last video I did, they're trying to put her in jail again. So that's how it goes, right? Beverly, it's the same word salad with every interview. I know it word for word, nothing new. No, nothing new to see here. And again, she doesn't have an answer, so she filibusters her answer with Trump derangement lies about her own record. She lies about when she was a state prosecutor in California. She was saying she was on the front line dealing with the border crisis. We know that was not true. So she was talking about she was prosecuting all these criminals. That's a lie. She believes in illegal immigration. That's a mantra of the Democratic Party. So everything with them is a lie. We know that. I'm going to stop sharing that. But yeah, so my take on where are we here? My take on this interview, this town hall, nothing but Democratic propaganda, like we're used to. Softball questions is all she received. And okay, here we go. Okay, let me get this going here. I want you to watch this again. I want you to actually see the gentleman answer the question. Ask the question. Hold on here. Let me get this going. Then this is the last clip I'm sharing with you here. Okay, I'm going to share this with you and then we'll be out of here, okay? Present. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, we're almost made it to 100 likes. If you're here, I have well over 100 people in here. Please go ahead and hit that like button for me. If you're enjoying this content, share it with family, friends, neighbors, or a foe. Let them know where they can go to receive the best reactions on YouTube. All right, here we go, folks. All right, let me play this. And I want you to watch. Where is this gentleman? Okay. Look at all these people here. So they're showing all these people. They had a lot of people on Zoom calls as well. So let's watch this.
The only thing I've ever asked them is, are you okay?
Are you okay? I know when I heard that.
You know?
Touch me.
And traveling this country and knowing what is at stake in terms of fundamental freedoms, what's at stake in terms of fighting against hate and those efforts to divide us. Mm-hmm. And I do know that I'm in a position to do something about it. So I felt a great responsibility. Mm-hmm. And the incredible power of the people, right? Who, I'm not the only leader in this. We're all leaders in this. This is so much bigger than me. Mm-hmm. It's about...
See all the virtual people? So now I want you to see this gentleman ask this question. I want you to pay attention to Oprah's body language after her 3.5-minute word salad.
Who we are as Americans. And it's about making clear what we stand for. And what we stand for is about the ideals upon which we were founded, including the importance of freedom and the importance of independence and the importance of dignity and purpose. But it is also about what we stand for in terms of our values. I think of it this way.
I think a lot boils down to values. I just said values are on the line here.
Yes. It does. I mean, think about it, Oprah. The idea that some would suggest, and that my opponent and suggests, which is that the measure of the strength of a leader based on who you beat down. Come on. The real measure of the strength of a leader is on who you lift up. And it's important for us
Absolutely.
to articulate that.
You know, ever since the debate, we feel for our fellow citizens in Springfield. Do you not think about the fellow citizens in Springfield, Ohio, the Haitian families, the non-Haitian families, everybody having to deal with this lie that has endangered the lives of Haitian people and anybody who looks Haitian?
I told you, they're still saying this did not happen. Go back and check my video out. If you Google it, it's going to say it did not happen. It did happen. People who live there are telling what these people have done to their cats and the ducks and the geese. So, but you hear what they're saying, that it never happened. And they're trying to make it appear as if Trump is racist against Haitians. And now everyone, again, if you don't accept what Democrats put on you, you're racist. And that's not the case. You're destroying their town, dumping all those people there that shouldn't be there.
Everybody in America feels for that. And everybody in America, left, right, middle, has concerns about immigration.
Yeah.
And I'm told that Justin, where are you in the audience? Justin.
Hello.
In our audience.
Hello, Madam Vice President.
You live in Michigan.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't love saying hello, Madam Vice President.
I do.
What's your question? It's an immigration question.
Question for you is, when you become president, what would be your specific steps? Yeah, of course. What would be specific steps to strengthening the border?
So it's a wonderful and important question. My background was as a prosecutor, and I was also the elected attorney general for 2 terms of a border state. So this is not a theoretical issue for me. This is something I've actually worked on. Okay. I have prosecuted transnational criminal organizations for the trafficking of guns, drugs, and human beings. I take very seriously the importance of having a secure border and ensuring the safety of the American people. Sadly, where we are now can be traced most recently back to the fact that when the United States Congress, members of the Congress, including some of the most conservative Republicans, came up with a border security bill. And here's what that border security bill would have done. It would have put 1,500 more border agents at the border. Let me tell you, those border agents are working around the clock. It would have just been about giving them some support and relief, which is probably why the border agents actually endorsed the bill. It would have allowed us to stem the flow of fentanyl. And I'm looking at people from all over the country here. So I don't need to tell the folks who are watching this what fentanyl has done to families, to kids in our country, and the need to take seriously stemming the flow coming into our country and addressing that extraordinary and tragic issue in terms of its effect. The bill would have allowed us to have more resources to prosecute transnational criminal organizations. And it would have been part of the solution. And Donald Trump called up those folks and said, don't put that bill on the floor for a vote. He blocked the bill, and you know why? Because he preferred to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem. And he has.
So she still did not answer the question. Now Oprah's getting ready to talk to her. Right. Brandon said it before I could. There's no way that they should have signed that bill. That bill had so many strings attached and money going here and there. No, so they put all those strings in there, and they knew he wasn't going to agree to it. So they could put it back off on him. Well, we had a bill, but then he called people and told them not to sign it. No way. There was nothing in there for Americans. How you doing, Teresa? Right. Exactly, Teresa. She still hasn't answered the question. So I'm getting ready to play this other part, and then we'll be done with it. And like I said, Oprah finally asked her, because she never answered the question. Oh.
Put his personal political security before border security. Because understand, even in the intervening months, what that bill would have done to give support to folks who care about this issue. And this again gets to the point about what does leadership really look like? And is it about you or is it about the people? Right. Is it about running on problems or fixing problems? My work and my career has always been about saying, let's fix problems. Let's address the needs because we know it's within our capacity to do that.
So to answer Justin's question, now that that bill has gone and hasn't passed, will you reintroduce that?
Absolutely. And when I am elected president of the United States, I will make sure that bill gets to my desk and I will sign it into law.
Did you see how Oprah's body language? And she still didn't answer the question. The only thing she said, if it gets to my desk, I'll sign it into law. We know that is gaslighting 101. This is a masterclass of gaslighting, folks. You know, Oprah, those of you who used to look at her show back in the day, she had the masterclass. Okay, that right there. Masterclass, gaslighting 101. She had all the A-lister celebrities, right? She had all these people on a Zoom call. So we're supposed to be listening to them, right, Jerry? Neeners. Her and the rest of the Dems need to have a party on the Golden Gate Bridge during rush hour with a case of bourbon. Neeners, yeah. Woo! Allie, grounded because of the lead in your drawers. Everyone knows Dems are airheads, yeah. She can have Joe sign a bill now, right, Roger? Exactly. All these things she's saying she's going to do, newsflash, she could do it now. But no, you don't want to because it would be something that would help Americans. Baldwin Birds, the thing is, she'll never sign it. We'll still have illegal immigration problem. Yeah, she's saying what she thinks she needs to say to get elected. But she has no intention. She doesn't see anything wrong with illegal immigration. She doesn't care that it's destroying this country. She doesn't give a care. Madison says she does now. Yes, Madison, because she's trying to get those votes. All these celebrities. Anyone in their right mind that will listen to millionaires and billionaires tell them to vote against their own best interests, who thinks that you're just like them, you are nuts. Dorian said, right, this isn't American politics. This is a comedy act. Exactly. Prosperity said flip-flop. Exactly. Doing what she's saying, whatever she's got to say, or do what she has to do, trying to get those votes. Newsflash, if you had policies, if you had done something for the American people all these years, except hide out in that office, you wouldn't have such an uphill climb. But you've done nothing. Yeah, Oprah knows you saw Oprah's body language. Oprah was like, come on, I'm trying to help you here. Come on, girl, come on. Amy says, my husband has his own business and I work from home. We all have to pay our fair share to live in a free country. I love paying my fair share, thank God. Yeah, me too, Amy. I pay mine and then some with the income taxes I pay. Oh, my God. Woo. Lori, first of all, the head of Border Patrol came out and said that she did not support this bill. Right, Lori? Everything she said was a lie. The bill stated that the extra Border Patrol would help process these illegals. What was the first thing Biden did when he got into office? All those bills that Trump had in place where he was keeping them out of this country, they said, oh no, they got rid of it. One of you said earlier, why didn't she have Denzel Washington? Now, Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman, no, they're different animals. You don't hear them talking like these Democrats out here. They are independent thinkers, and I like that. Like James Brown said, she's talking loud, but ain't saying nothing. Right, Caesar? Anna said she was the deciding vote on a lot of bills that passed the Senate. Yes. Right, Andrew? That's why they're screwing the taxpayers over and hiring all these IRS agents so they can beat us out of more of our money, our hard-earned money, hiring all these IRS agents. Get out of here. Jerry's, don't fool yourself. Oprah's only looking out for herself. Exactly. She's going to do what's best for her, not the American people. Jules, it's hard to tell with Denzel Washington. He's never come out. If you look at a lot of the statements that he and Morgan Freeman makes, they don't sound like Democrats. Bear of Light, how are you? So Morgan Freeman, Denzel Washington, their mantra, you're in America, work hard, you can be a success. That's not the Democratic story. The Democratic story is you can't make it because of white supremacy and racism. White people are evil and they hate you and they're trying to kill you. That's what the Democratic Party spews. And the people don't have more than 2 brain cells believe that crap. Whew. Whisper, next thing you know, this could be an introduction to Oprah's new show. You never know, Whisper. D, Oprah going down with P. Diddy when it's all over. Yeah, D, I'm not listening to any of these people. Exactly, Jules. Denzel Washington speaks with good common sense, and Morgan Freeman does as well. Glad you're all right, a bear of light. Dorian, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, get the blame on you. Yeah. Caesar D, we all appreciate you talking about this very important matter. Says, yes, Caesar, I am sick and tired of people being hoodwinked by millionaires and billionaires who don't give a care about them. And people are out here struggling to make it. And they're going out here voting for this cosplaying. She's saying that she's, I don't know. She's not saying she's black, but Oprah, millions of people. Oh, first black woman in the White House. I never heard her say she was going to be the first black woman in the White House. And if you weren't here when CNN asked her, she said, next question. She didn't come out and say, yes, I'm black. Her own father, they're estranged. They don't talk to each other. He called her on her shenanigans as well. Look on those birth certificates. You don't see B anywhere for black. So stop it. Isaiah said, great podcast today. I look forward to tomorrow's podcast. Thank you so much, Isaiah. Why did none of the technical people say we're going to shoot this? Okay. Amy, I live in America. I'm not worried about immigrants, illegal or not. Okay, Roger, how's Oprah's Hawaii Relief Fund going? Right, Roger. She needs to go over there and get that together. And right, Dorian, and that's all you can do. And you hate to see people being misled. But what's that? The old people used to say you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it. So you can give people the truth, but some people are not willing to accept that they've been duped 60 plus years. They don't want to live. They just can't accept it. And that's just where we are with that. Sacred Grove, she doesn't make the claim. Amy, come to Brooklyn and see how you feel. Yes, James, New York is bad. Brandon said, is there a number I should put fear that a Democrat, that's a Democrat talking policy? Okay. Cornel Wells is a real black candidate. Yes, he's black. Anna, it gives me hope seeing black women and men not falling for the Democrats' lie. Right, Anna? They can take that somewhere else. And I was telling you, Anna, I think you're new here. If you go back and check some of my videos, this has been brewing. And I really think, and I'm not a preacher, I'm not a minister, but I really think that God used that illegal migrant crisis to wake people up and let them see the Democrats are not for you. They despise you. They are the most racist people in America. They're not going to do anything for anyone but illegals. Democrats think if they ignore it, it isn't going to happen. Right. Jerry, got to go, Roslyn. Okay, see you next time. Thank you so much, Jerry, for stopping in. Hit that like button on your way out, brother. Brandon, these people make me angry. My mom doesn't follow them, but she complains why things are so bad and makes me angry because she's supposed to be a Democrat and she don't know what you're doing. Okay, yeah, Brandon, tell her. She's probably watching CNN and MSNBC, and we know that's a bunch of malarkey. In simulation, she wasn't a black woman when she won her Senate seat. She was the first Indian woman, right in simulation. That's what I said. That's what the people on here who are telling the truth are saying as well. Monique, I'm glad you parted ways with the Democratic Party as well, and you're now here in light and truth. Prosperity said, I enjoyed your show. I'll chat with you Sunday. Prosperity, I'll call you tomorrow because I need to get a head count of how many people are coming on the show on Sunday. Those of you who are just coming in, make sure you are here. Prosperity is in the chat now. And Prosperity, as well as some other people who live there in Chicago, since we're being told that all these things aren't happening. I have people who actually live there, and they're going to tell you what's going on. Amy is okay. Andrew, no, she can speak. She let her speak, Andrew, as long as she's not calling people names. Love, she's fine. Amy's okay. Where are Fridge? Must see her too in a prison shower. Yeah, Fridge. James, my friend owns a grocery and an illegal came in with $4,000 on her food stamps card. James, I know plenty of Americans that could benefit from that. But oh, that's right. You're not illegal. You don't get anything. Okay, that's how that goes. Okay. Right. And that's why so many people are angry. And people aren't racist. Now they're turning against those people in Springfield, Ohio. And they're blaming Trump and calling the people racist. That's not racist. I wouldn't want anyone eating my animals either. My pets or any other animals that I have. Allie, you behave, Allie. Dorian said I bought a pack of Sprite and 2 bags of chips and it was $20. Yes, it is expensive out here. Chubbs, how are you? Oprah and Hollywood need to know we don't listen to them or on who we vote for. Thank you. You're fine, Amy. Dorian, part of the young bloods of this country. Okay. I better drink some water. I think I have some hiccups here. Dorian, chips are bad. Okay. Hope that stops it. Baldwin birds. Remember, we all have different opinions. We don't have to agree, but we should still remain respectful. Yeah, it's okay. We welcome everyone. Amy, you're fine. We're glad you're here on the channel. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Everyone's welcome. We only block and time out the people who come in calling names. That's all. C. Fryer, I'm listening. I can't comment much. I'm making meals for my family while I'm away. That's okay, C. Fryer. We're just glad you're here, love. And we'll miss you, C. Fryer. That's okay. We'll be here when you come back. All right. So that's my review. And it's Friday night. I know everyone's tired. And that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you. As you can see, they're still spewing lies. What can I say? Nothing new to see here. Steve, I had breakfast with my brother this morning. Just eggs, pancakes, coffee costs $35 at IHOP. Yes. And they're complaining about all these restaurants going out of business. Who can afford to eat out if they have a family? Orange and Slinky. I strongly get the idea that this show is about hard facts, not opinions. Orange and Slinky, I try to share the facts, and then sometimes people come in, and I welcome everyone as long as they're not name calling, because I want everyone in here deserves respect. and I want everyone to have their dignity here on the channel. And so far, we're doing a good job with that, Orange and Slinky. Glad you made it. Oh yeah, Roger, I'm trying, love. I really am. C. Fryer, Amy, try to feel the love in this chat and listen carefully to Roland. She doesn't lie. Glad you're here. Yeah, I'm just, I told you guys, relationships with people are more important to me than your political affiliation, your political ideology. I wouldn't want to lose a family member or a friend because of who they're voting for, or as opposed to who I'm voting for. You too, Fridge Reaper. Yeah, Amy, you're good, love. You're good. You're good. Yes, I am, Roger. I'm not anti-immigrant. I am pro-American, and you're fine, Amy. We're having a good, excellent conversation here. We have different points of view. That is fine. This is what America needs to get back to. I think I told you guys that have been here for a while. I'm a Generation Xer. And we're used to sitting down and talking about things, not like it is now. If you have a difference of opinion, now people unfriend you, stop talking to you. I mean, life is too short for that. Relationships are more important in my book. All right. Anna, this election is important. We need to save it. Look at what Harris and Biden have done. Look, those of you who are here for the first time, I've told you, this is the most important election of this. Oh, Roger's a boomer. Good. Okay. Of this century. And if we don't take this White House back, you can kiss this country goodbye. We're almost at third world status, people. Don't listen to these lies. And they're saying, you're looking at a fire over here and you're looking over there and they're like, oh no, there's nothing to see here. They're lying. Oh, Roger, born in 48. Oh, wow. Okay. Baby boomer. We're glad to have you. All right, Monique. Okay. Caesar, if you want to see what a restaurant desert looks like, go to the Bay Area. Wow, is that bad? Caesar, people can't afford rent or mortgage. Now they can't afford to buy food there either. Yeah, California, let's just go ahead and cut them off. Let's just go from 50 states to 49. They're just a lost cause. They are. And if you continue to vote blue, no matter who is coming to a city or a town near you, they destroyed their own state. Now they're leaving there in droves, moving to other states, about to turn some of these traditionally red states blue. So you destroy your home, you move here, continue to vote blue, and then you destroy someone else's. Come on. Stop it. Oh yeah, Chubbs, I heard about that. That's trending. Women are breaking up with their boyfriends and leaving their husbands if they don't vote for Kamala. Guess what? Bye-bye. That's what they should say. I told you, the vote blue, no matter who cult is real. It's a cult. Plain and simple. It's a cult. Right, Madison? America is hanging in the balance. And if we don't get them out of that White House, it's over. It is over. Where are we? Jules said, wow. Yeah. Dorian, you can sell your soul to the devil, but your butt belongs to Uncle Sam. That's right. Eyes and ears open, mouth not so. Right, Roger? More of us need to listen to what Roger's saying. And that's why I interact with you all. I have some people who come into the chat. I guess they're younger. I don't know, but my generation, we talk. But they're coming to, why are you talking to the people in the chat? Just share the information. This is our channel, and I want us to interact together. Greg, how are you? Kamala attempted to swim in the deep end of the pool, and Oprah had to throw her the kitty arm floaties. Yeah, Oprah, just from her body, Oprah was looking at her. If you look at the face, slow it down. Look at her facial expressions. Look at her her body movement. She was looking at her as if to say, this is all you have? Really? And Oprah cut her off and tried to get her back on track. Bearer of light. Okay. See you later. Orange and Slinky, facts break longtime friends and family up. I hate it, but it does. Orange and Slinky, it does. Anna, if you want to come on the show, send me an email, lsibert@ymail.com. I'm bringing on as many people as possible to share their experiences, since everything that happens, we're told, is a lie. It didn't happen. Fake news, misinformation. That's all they keep saying. Lisa, yeah, it makes you want to cry. Right, Roger. Roger, go back and check the video. Roger, I'm going to drop that link. They were good friends. And again, as soon as Trump became a Republican and ran for president, everyone turned on him. I did a video on that. Oprah should be ashamed of herself. I mean, come on. Here you go, Roger. I'm dropping the link. And so he's so racist. He loved Oprah. They were friends. And he said back then, if he were ever to run for president, he would have Oprah as his vice president. And she just threw him under the bus to vote for Kamala. And of course, she's disparaged his name. So obviously, again, she lost that friendship for her cult, the Democratic Party. Right, Roger? Exactly. Roger, you see the link I just dropped? Check that video out, love. Brandon said, that's why I think Trump is so refreshing. He's a different kind of president. He has nothing to do with former presidents at all. No. And then you notice they didn't want anything to do with him. But he knows about all of them. He does. Actors, comedians are all part of the gatekeepers gang. Charles gets it. Charles, you're new here on the channel. Check out my videos. They use all these people, these celebrities, athletes, Black preachers and ministers, all the Black Americans that are in these sororities and fraternities. These are the gatekeepers, the puppets, the Democratic shields used to keep Black people on the Democratic plantation, where they will never have anything. Amy, why, Andrew, if you get to meet me, you would love me and my husband. I live next door to Trump supporters. We mind our business and get along. Okay. And that's what it's all about. Anna, they used to love Trump before he ran. I'm just happy he ran as a Republican. Anna, I just dropped a link. You see that link I just dropped? Check it out. All these celebrities he was friends with until he became a Republican and ran for president. And they turned on him and dropped him like he was a hot potato. James said a stupid apartment in Brooklyn is $3,000 minimum. It's probably a shack. How will an illegal with work papers or not get a job that can afford that? James, they don't have to. They're getting thousands and thousands of dollars in taxpayer money. They can afford it. James, you were there when I talked about the people in Springfield, Ohio. The landlords are kicking them out because they want these government vouchers for housing assistance for the Haitians. Now, make it make sense. The Americans are being evicted. The landlords signing these big time rental contracts, making all this money, getting those government vouchers so these Haitians can stay there. The Americans can't afford the rent. They're not getting vouchers. Sergeant, I don't know, sir. I thank you for your service, sir. My dad served during the Korean War. Thank you for your service. I don't know, Sergeant, but again, it makes no sense. Those people are not struggling. And when you listen to them talk about how wonderful she is, and Oprah's the one who started that, this nice, touchy-feely joy. Let's get away from all this hate. The Democrats started the hate, not Trump. They started it. They start things. They throw rocks. They hide their hands. They started it. With the Black Lives Matter crap, the George Floyd riots, the Trayvon Martin. Every time something happens to a black person, here they come. Hey, it's white supremacy and racism. Even if that's not the case. And check my video. I did a video on that, the Trayvon Martin case. All lies. Same thing with George Floyd. We're sorry he lost his life. We're sorry Trayvon Martin lost his life. But the gaslighting is real. They don't say anything about all the white people that are killed by police officers. You don't hear a word. How is that equal? That's not having diversity, equity, and inclusion. Don't their lives matter? Anna, did you notice Oprah never campaigned for Hillary, but she did for Obama and Harry? Yes, Anna, I noticed that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fridge, if I get a migrant villa by U.S. government rolling in Florida, can always have the east or west wing. Thank you so much, Fridge. Andrew, not a Walmart greeter. She will start telling the customers her life story. Right, Taylor? Word salad. Where are we here? Pinky, how are you? Good evening. Pinky, you're going to have to go back and look at the clips that I shared. I reviewed the Oprah. Well, shouldn't even call it an interview. It was a town hall hosted by Oprah, Unite for America. Should have been a town hall, Unite for the Illegals. That's what they should have called it. And it would have been a little more accurate. A lot more accurate. Greg, R.I.P. David Dorn, Keith Ellison should be in jail for allowing the viral video to shape the narrative and not releasing the police cam on Floyd's resisting arrest. Yes, Greg, it didn't fit the narrative. They had to have the narrative. All the white police officers are trying to kill black people. Floyd, he's an innocent victim. He's a black man. That's why he died. All lies. They would not share the amount of fentanyl that he had in his system. Doesn't fit the narrative. You have to spew the hate. This white police officer killed him because he's racist. Everything is racist. Get out of here. All right. So I'm going to let all of you go. Andrew said the cardboard code switcher. Yeah. I'm going to let you go. I enjoyed you. I really did. And I just wanted to do my review and let you guys know what's going on. They're not changing. Why didn't Oprah bring up reparations nor the student debt crime? Andrew, you know, softball, obviously that's something that Kamala said, no, don't ask that question. She saw the questions before. She gets all the softball questions, things she feels comfortable answering, and then she doesn't even answer those. Do something. Hey, how are you? Do something. Go back and look, scroll back because we're getting ready to go. Scroll back and look at the video clips. I reviewed the clips with Oprah and Kamala. Miss Rowland, about to go out and eat now. I'll talk to you later. Amy, thank you for coming by. Roland, Amy, we'll be live again tomorrow. We'll be live Sunday at 4:00 p.m. Do something. Glad you're here. Do something different. Make sure you're here Sunday, 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have several people who are supposed to be here. They live in Chicago. They're going to tell you what's going on in Chicago with the illegal immigrants. Since everything that you're hearing, they're saying, oh, none of this stuff is true. Okay, you're going to find out from people who live there. But again, when I showed you the video, when they're still lying and saying that the dog and cat situation didn't happen in Springfield. When I had, check out my video, there are people who live there who are being interviewed. Not one person, several people to tell what happened to their cats and what happened to the ducks and the geese and the dogs. Anna, we all know what Trump will do as president. We don't know what Anna, she's going to do what she's always done. Laugh and cackle. And that's about it. Roger, that's my prayer. Chicago red. Chicago definitely needs to go red. Alley Cat said roach control. Anna, all of you, share this video. Help me to get the truth out. I can't do it alone. I need your help. I do. This is not my channel. This is our channel. And we have to do this together. Right, Anna? And I have cats and stuff. So yeah, that broke my heart. Steve, yeah, Trump will be in Springfield, Ohio soon. He'll get to the truth. Yeah, and then they had all those death threats. They tried to make it seem like it was from racist Trump supporters. Newsflash, those calls were hoaxes that came from overseas. So you see how you see how they manipulated? Yeah. Oh. Downstate stands with Chicago. Yes, Roger, I'm praying. Chicago has never been red in my life, and God knows I hope they go. I'm praying that they turn red. Get those Democrats out of there. They're not going to do anything for you or any other Americans. Get them out. That will make my day. Okay, Andrew, as an emoji just for Kamala. Anna, please leave the swans, geese, and ducks alone. I want to cry when I hear that. Yes, Anna. And then the worst part is, if you Google it now, it's going to all say that it didn't happen. They're not even letting the truth come out. Just like they're lying about all these, the outbreak of all these communicable diseases. They're not telling the truth. And when you say something about it, you're lying. That's what we're told. So we know what we're up against, people. We know. Teresa, I live in North Carolina, love. If I lived in Chicago, I'd be live all the time in those city council meetings. You'd get tired of me. Yeah, I live here in North Carolina. Where are we? 500 billion going to Ukraine. Yes, James. Yes. You know what we could do with $500 million to help Americans? Wow. South Carolina. Yes, I'm near the South Carolina border, Teresa. If you know where Fort Bragg was, Fort Liberty now. And Spring Lake, Fayetteville, that area. Yeah. Right, Taylor, get out when you can, love. It's terrible there. Greg says, Kamala, with Poland's president discussing Ukrainian refugees. Cackle, cackle, cackle. A friend in need is a friend in need. Woo! Truth bomb. She didn't answer the reporter's question and threw it back at the post. Yeah, she never does. She just laughs. Teresa's in Indiana. The Hoosiers. All right. Do something. Everybody should be walking 2 miles a day or more, and at least 40 push-ups, etc. Let's get in shape, yo. We need to do something. Do something. I walk every day at work. I'm in Stanford Court and see lots of Trumps out. Okay, Anna. Stephen Corso, how are you? There have been false calls to 911 by Haitians being assaulted in Springfield. Yes, Stephen. So again, they're trying to make it seem like people are being racist towards them. These prank calls. The false calls to 911 that they're being assaulted. Oh boy. Roger, you were at Camp Lejeune. Whoa. I'm about 2.5 hours from Camp Lejeune. Andrew, I have to wait and see what's going to happen with Mark Robinson. Hopefully he'll be able to get through this storm. Love to see people that interview Harris give her follow-up. Yeah. Charles, yeah. About 50 billion. Yeah, for Ukraine. Oh, you know what Americans can do with $50 billion right about now? Wow. So I'm going to let everyone go. I enjoyed all of you. Anna, don't let this be your first and last time. Come back. All of you. Taylor, so glad you've been coming back. All of you, help me get the word out. James is a marathon runner. Okay. So I'm gonna go. You know how I do? I am going straight to the comment section, and I will talk to you as long as you are there. And you know, Anna said 2 black men were at the Trump rally in Long Island, got attacked by Haitian immigrants. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. We know not to listen to these lies of these Democrats. We just have to wake the rest of them up. The rest of America needs to wake up and stop. Listen to these Democrats play head games. That's one of my favorite foreigner songs. That and Jukebox Hero. And I want to know what love is. But yeah. Amy Rose said, I tried, James. Stop listening to the cackling hen, comma. And just remember, don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll soon be here. It'll be here better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone. Don't make me break out my greatest hit CD of Fleetwood Mac. Oh, yeah, it's in the truck. So, yeah. All right. Chubbs, good night to you. Good night, Miss Rowland. You're a great American. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you so much, Chubb. Do something. That's why I don't really like events that I'm disarmed at. Yes, do something. It's too dangerous now. Yes, do something. I have the Fleetwood Mac. The greatest hits are in the truck. Woo! So I'm going to the comment section. Do something. Make sure you're here tomorrow. Make sure you're here Sunday, love. And I'll sing some more Fleetwood Mac for you. Now there you go again. You say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you see. Yes, dreams. I love it. But listen carefully to the sound of the loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. All right, I'm going to let you go because I can sing all night. Adios, amigos. Yes, Steve. Adios, amigo. Okay. I'm going to let you go. I enjoyed all of you. I'll be live tomorrow. I'm coming to talk to you. Yes, do something. I love Stevie Nicks when she went solo. I love her too. Yes, Stephen. Stephen, come back tomorrow and Sunday, love. Tomorrow, probably 5 or 6 o'clock, I'll go live. Much love to all of you. Madison, good night. Don't say it. Don't say it. Say anything, but don't say good night tonight. That's Paul McCartney and Wings. I still have that album. Now the Truth Bomb. Woo! All right. I'm a big kid now. Okay, Andrew. Good night, everyone. Jeffrey, you're going to have to go back, love. We're leaving, love. I'm going to come talk to you in the comments section. Thank you all for spending your very valuable time here at the Rowland's Reviews YouTube channel. And I'm coming straight to the comment section to talk to you. So I will see you now in the comment section.